Whose head should I sit on today? Hi, hello, I'm Piracy, your little firefly. Welcome to my D&D stream. How you doing? I hope you're doing alright. I'm gonna stand on this head today. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, today is the D&D collab. Hello there, Jade. How are you doing today? I can't think of anything else to say right now, so I guess I will, join back up with the group. Yeah.
Aunt Hime. Aunt Princess! Uh-oh.
Aunt Princess? That was the first thing I heard once I rejoined the call?
So, Koji, what's up?
Hello there, Simon. How you doing?
What?
Clem, shush, you sassy tomato. I feel offended.
Hello there, Hellspawn. How are you doing? You are the Hug Lord, and you have been summoned to give everyone their daily warm hug. Thank you.
Butterflies just don't love me enough.
Although I will warn you, as it is Australian summer, it is a little sweaty. But that's okay. That just means I'm more glistening. Hey, there's good sweat and there's bad sweat. It's no bad sweat.
There's a kinky kind of sweat.
Yeah. Clem always smells like taint sweat.
Because I'm eating all that coochie.
Well, now that everybody's able to be here and Pyro's currently streaming, hello, Pyro's chatting. What?
Random fact, in Indonesian, the word for cat is kucing.
Yep.
Huh.
Hey.
So it's close to what somebody else was saying earlier.
Coochie.
That is true. And in Indonesian, ayo is hello. That's one of the few things I still remember from taking Indonesia at school.
Ayer.
Ayo. I remember it because of a song. But yeah, I only remember that song. Board game.
Anyways, they're all underwater people because they drink air.
Yes.
Huh?
It's spelled as air.
Yes.
Although it's pronounced as ayer, like, you know, the Protoss thing.
Yes.
Mind officially blonde.
The only other thing I remember in Indonesian is how to say, "Shut up, your face looks like a monkey's butt."
Also, Koji.
What?
There you go.
What do you want from me? Another one. Another ant.
It is an ant. It's a queen ant, to be exact.
Why so confused, Simon?
But it's a he-hen. How could they be a queen?
Don't ask questions, just accept. There's also flying ants, so.
It just depends how fabulous you are.
You know, you got that correct.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock.
It is indeed 1 o'clock, and it is indeed time for us to go ahead and introduce ourselves. You know, there, Simon, I am too confused. So, in lieu of this introduction, I would like to go ahead and point the microphone and our entire livelihoods towards Pyra.
Hi, hello. I'm Piracy, your little fireflower. I played Jaxie Jerry Numinous, the Dragonborn of the party. I am a bit of a sussy rogue, with one hell of an evil eye. You can find me here on twitch.tv/PyraZ_VTuber. You can also find me on Twitter as PyraZ_VTuber and Pyra space Z or at Piracy on YouTube. Yeah.
Nice. And well, you know it, we have a tomato that's rolling on over, and it's called Clamato.
Oh, you want me to introduce myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, yourself and your character correctly.
And where they can find you.
Name's Clamato. You can find me basically anywhere with just Clamato.
Yes, he is the sussy bugger.
I'm a infernal imp that
I have a goddamn fork.
Mage.
I'm going to give Koji a bat that says otherwise if we keep pulling this.
Pretty good.
I'm stating the truth.
God.
I also have a staff that says no. It's the no stick.
Why does your truth always get followed by lies?
I would never lie in my entire life.
That is also a lie.
So VTuber.
God,
That is also a lie.
No, on the goddamn character, you're fucking disembodied from the goddamn ranger or not like just any sort of ranger, a fucking environment ranger. God damn it!
Fucking angel. I play a mage.
You're an ankle biter. Let's tell the truth. You're an ankle biter.
There we go. Yeah, that's the ticket. So, in lieu of this, currently placing onto her mask, Elia, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character? Wow.
I am vengeance. I am the knight. I am Elia the Masked on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, and I play the group's cleric Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, you are not incorrect. And
I totally faked you out. You
Yeah,
thought I was
you did.
going to say I am Batman.
you almost got me. Not gonna lie, and I was gonna probably cry.
Well, you do both wear masks.
Actually, yeah.
But the problem is I can't even, pull off that line with any of the gravity of Kevin Conroy. May he rest in peace.
That is
R.I.P.
true.
Kevin Conroy. Any what's it, any who's it, any what's it, where's it? Mythology.
Hi. I am playing, or I am Mythology 4489. I rarely, at this point, never stream on Twitch. If or when I do, I'll just be playing video games that are talking to myself, like normal. And I'm playing Isway Forbin, the Satyr Artificer.
Alright, and of course I am your DM of this lovely evening / morning for most, as I am Koji Kitsumari, where you can be able to find me in all sorts of weird places. Koji Kitsumari VT here on the Twitch, so for those of you who are on Pyra's Twitch who don't know me. And of course I am Koji Kitsumari in the Twits of Durs, and of course on YouTube. So, yeah.
Can I say something?
You go for it.
And Koji is currently doing a push for Twitch affiliates, so anyone at all possible, go hang out in his chat, bring his average number up. That way we can get him into the affiliate seat. Yeah.
My dog agrees. Thank you all. Share. last time, where you guys were able to, lollygag and all that lovely jazz.
Last time
You
on
all were
Dragon
able to
Ball
meet?
Z.
Can't get their butterfly. Lady. And yeah, you guys got to meet up with Magnus and be able to uncover a bit of truth behind Magnus, as he was actually once a cohort of Casimir. Now, that what necessarily happened between the two of them, you guys do not know. However, you do know that Magnus wishes for the end of Casimir and to be free from this phylactery. On top of which, you guys were able to receive at least, one of you were able to receive an item.
Yeah.
And a lot of you were able to receive some potions because of dear Jaxie's, well,
Where you can get potions, I got the stone.
I believe. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You got the stone instead of the potions because you got a choice between getting potion or stone.
Mm-hmm.
Which Jaxie, you did indeed get the stones instead.
But we also got more Magnus stones.
Indeed, you guys were able to get more Magnus stones in case you perchance were able to get more money, or could think about a deal that is of equivalent
Mm.
to the item that you are wanting or desiring. Sir, now that you guys are out of his shop,
I'll be right
and
back.
witness-
I'm sorry. I gotta quickly run for a moment.
it's all good, and witnessed even Gorge suddenly going into dream, but you all were able to snap him out of it.
Always
I'm gonna
fun.
be. What do you guys wish to do?
Fuck.
I
Why
mean,
would you want to do that? That is a very inappropriate thing to do on
No,
Steam.
not that.
um,
I mean, easy if you're that.
it's always a CPC rule. But then again, you have to fucking charm somebody enough for that, and I don't think with your miniature body.
Are you sure?
There
about
are
that?
some people that I'm sure would be into
Are
it.
you sure that no one wants to bang a small, furry creature, Koji?
God damn it, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I guess the challenge lies in wooing the person. But anyways, what do you actually want to do?
Do we know anything about what's his face's dream gonna be like?
Grisham?
Mm-hmm.
I believe if I can be able to screw up properly, 'cause I'm pretty certain Octavian was able to give you at least one tidbit about him. Which, if you wouldn't mind, for most of you to go ahead and roll me a history, just so for I could be able to be all snarky about it.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
If you guys can be able to recall. Well, then again, you weren't necessarily there. I believe that this would actually fall upon Aaron and Izwi and Jaxie whenever she gets in there.
Cool, I don't even have a good history, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you literally were here for quite some time.
Well, then I'm going to do the only reasonable thing.
Is it getting a haircut or taking a bath?
I don't need either of those four stuff.
Mm.
Mm,
Where the fuck are you wandering off to?
wait, what are you doing?
I'm talking to people.
Oh, you're going into the marketplace, I see. Alright then.
Yep.
You guys, if I could be able to see those history checks from Isby and Aaron.
Okay. I'm giving myself guidance first.
Oh, right.
Oh wait, that was a disadvantage. 10 plus 12.
How about you there, Aaron?
What am I rolling?
History check. Aaron, you would know that Tristram's armor, obviously giving him away as a knight from the kingdom of Chernault. Octavian himself had first tried to cast him as some kind of guard, but Tristram refused to take up a sword. They have as a much greater affinity for nature, so Octavian made him a farmer. So he is affinity towards nature, and he is a knight from the kingdom of Chernault.
Hmm. Cricket.
So, with you there, Zell, what exactly are you trying to do here as you walk away from the party?
I don't know. I was hoping to buy shit, sell shit. I don't know.
Well, as of current, you got all sorts of vendors, so
Hmm. I don't really need anything actually. Oh, I need arrows. That's what I needed.
ah, all
I
right.
need to buy 20 arrows.
So you head over towards Paola, where you recognize her, and if you want to purchase 20 arrows, that will indeed cost you, if I am not mistaken, a ring or a bauble.
Okay, is that a silver piece, right?
That is a gold piece.
Oh my god, for 20 arrows. Okay, well, I guess I'm spending a gold on 20 arrows. Okay, there we go. I spent a gold.
Alrighty then.
Also, did you add the what's it called thing? The monocle thing
I
to
did
my
not
sheet?
add it. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh wait, yes, yes, it's the monocle of precise aiming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I spelled monocle incorrectly, and that's gonna bother me for the rest of my entire days if I continue looking at your thing. All right. So,
Coolio. Oh, that gives me. What did it do again?
doesn't necessarily give you
I forgot what it did.
pretty much imagine literally the feet sharpshooter in a way.
Okay.
Is it sharpshooter that I'm thinking of? Or is it elven accuracy?
Let's see.
Let me double check.
Attacking out long range doesn't impose disadvantage. Your ranged weapon attacks ignores half and three quarters cover. Before you make an attack with a range, you can blah blah blah. That's sharpshooter.
Okay, yeah, it's sharpshooter then. Pretty much just giving you the sharpshooter feat.
Interesting.
for all sakes and purposes, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the. Oop.
Sorry I took so long. I'm back. Can I ask what I missed?
He's just
I'm-
going through a shopping spree at the moment.
Oh, okay.
And as of point,
Wait a minute. Dex +2 plus proficiency bonus. Oh, okay. Don't know.
there you go. So, and also Izzy and Aaron, which Aaron was able to figure out quickly that Tristram's main ordeal is that he has a very unique affinity with nature, or they have a unique affinity with nature, and they also have a very unique coat of arms that belong to the Kingdom of Ternal. Which apparently he seems to be a knight of.
Oh.
Or
Are we
they-
researching the guy that we're gonna go into next, or?
Yes, that is at least what you're at right now.
Ah.
So, and as Zell went over to try to purchase some more arrows, the rest of you, what are you wanting to do?
I want to use the stone.
All right, that's right. You were going to be using the stone to be able to try to figure out if your parents are still alive.
Yes.
So, as you use the stone, it actually goes through very easily, oddly enough. What is it that you wish to say?
Are you there? Hello?
As you speak in, saying, "Are you there?" you hear, "Jaxie? You're alive?"
You're alive?
Unfortunately, at that, the connection cuts off.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh shit.
That was a very expensive stone, and that's all it did?
There's a thing about this. The stone itself is utilizing the sending spell, which means that you have only 25 words. And they could be able to reply also in 25 words.
Son of a bitch. So I got
Yeah,
a hello,
you're-
are you there?
And you're like, and the reply back was, "You're alive."
That's 7 words. All up. Oh, no. 8 words, because you also said my name.
Mhm.
Mm.
I took your long pause as the prime opportunity for the answer to be able to come back, unfortunately. But I will go ahead and state that if you would have been able to at least try to, once you try to work with this thing a little bit more, maybe you'll be able to figure out exactly how many words that you're capable of doing. I only gave you what a normal sending stone is capable of.
Okay.
But be sure that you have to state what you have and what you have to say within that moment. All right. What about you there, Aaron?
My Wi-Fi, disconnected for a little bit, so
Oh, fuck.
most of what I got was something about arrows and then just something, Jaxie, you're alive?
Jackie was able to purchase a very odd and ornate type of sending stone in a way. This one a more purplish in color.
And all it did was frustrate me.
Mm-hmm.
Who would be able to help me figure this thing out?
So, Aaron, is there anything that you want to be able to do?
Not particularly.
How about you there, Isby?
I mean, technically
Hmm?
my mace has, charges, right? I was supposed to, roll a d6 after every
Yes.
long rest, although we haven't exactly been keeping track of it.
Not exactly. But you can go ahead. You can go ahead and roll a d6.
Yes.
Ah. Oh, well then, yeah, there you go. Because I believe that you only utilize it like twice, so I believe you got it fully charged. Twice or 3 times. I know it was not a huge, exuberant amount of numbers.
Yep. It has 8.
Yeah. So,
What's Iswe doing at the moment?
exactly my question.
Voice. That. Izui was wanting to know if he managed to get his hand axes now. After having probably woken up. After having probably a headache from having been drunk the previous night, he would have just woken up in his probably room, just tired and a headache.
You would see 2 hand axes currently
Fuck
sitting
yes.
on top of the stool.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Time to go to here Forge. Seeing the hand axes, he'd just be like, fuck yes. And start he'd probably just grab them and then put them in the sheaths that he had when he had from his previous hand axes. Or now that he doesn't have one, but he had one. So he's just gonna put them after getting dressed and went off for the day. He's just gonna put them there and then just probably head downstairs for breakfast.
In doing so, Zell, you have returned with your arrows in tow.
Yes. I have returned, unlike my dad.
Doc.
I know. I got 20 more arrows though, so I think I'm doing okay.
Well then.
When you come down, Isley, Jax is going to come up to you, almost anxious. Can I get your help with something?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, you remember how I got this stone from, Magnus?
Yeah, what about it?
I was hoping you might be able to help me understand it. I mean, maybe.
What were the... What did he call the stones? Like, what, like when we got them, like, or when you got them from the guy, did he give them like a name or a title at all?
Planar Sending Stone?
Can I do a history check or an arcana check to see if my character might recognize what that spell is?
That would be an Arcana check.
Cool, he's gonna cast guidance on himself. Cool. And you said arcana?
Yep.
Okay,
I
don't fail me.
nice.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Dirty
just to be an
20.
asshole.
No.
I mean, you're currently not right there at the present moment. You're currently downstairs.
I tried to use it,
So-
but I only got a couple of words, so I figured
Oh,
you'd be able to help me understand it.
yeah. So, do I manage to know what the spell is, DM?
So Isby. It does seem an awful like the sending spell in general. However, the odd thing about it is that this particular one doesn't necessarily give a percentile chance. You're just capable of calling people from a distance. However, looking at this stone itself and describing the certain properties on it, you could tell that this stone itself could be able to release at least up to 100 words,
What the fuck? Okay.
and the person can receive 100 words back.
Oh, God.
However, the downside to this is that the person has to be able to relinquish those 100 words or less, and can only be able to receive the same back, so it's only a two-way conversation. Or two-way type of ordeal. Answers. Like question, answer type of ordeal.
After sort of reading the spell in his book, because when he does guidance, a sort of arcane sort of book with like orcish writing on it appears sort of in front of him, or sort of like to his side as he just sort of reads through it when he's like examining an object or something.
Yeah.
So as he's sort of reading the spell description and then looking at the stone and sort of examining it, he's like, "This stone's neat. It's just a little bit confusing." So, a normal sending spell will give you 25 words to say to a creature with like a extremely low chance of failure across
Oh.
planes. Huh?
That's all?
No, that's the normal spell. This stone, however, can give you like probably a short paragraph of conversation between you and the creature. And if I'm correct, the number of words you say that I'm imagining is like less than 100. That is how many words that can be said back to you. And this thing has like no chance of failure across dimensions.
It's that.
So if you only said like 3 words to your family member or whoever the fuck you said this to, they're gonna only reply with like 3 words back.
Oh.
So if you're trying to talk to a family member or someone that you know or whatever, write it down and then say whatever you're writing down, and just have it be like less than a paragraph or something.
Right. Thank you.
Yep. Anything else you need before I go and drink a lot of water?
Is that in total or per conversation? Do you know?
Per conversation, I think.
Okay.
So you can say 100 words to them, they can say 100 words to you, but that but that will change counting on how much you say to them.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
if you're just like trying to have a conversation, just say, just keep it basic, I guess. I don't know. How are you? You doing all right? I guess.
Are you being
But yeah,
protected
you've
by
got
the
a
giant
lot of room to.
zombie
You've got a
dragon?
lot of wiggle room with this stone.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. And Izui's then going to go to the bartender and get like 3 glasses of water if possible.
George is currently on top of one of the tables, just having his back against it, just downing an entire gallon jug of water.
Oh, fuck you. I want some.
Okay, here you go.
Thanks, Gorge. He's just gonna take it and just also chug a good chunk of it as well. And then give it back to him.
How in Dawn House have you been able to actually outdrink me?
I don't know, to be honest. I thought you'd outdrink me after the first one. Yeah, I'll just sort of relax. What do the axes look like, by the way?
They actually are a very bit more ornate. The type of engravings into the axes itself almost seems like that one of them is a die and the other one is a coin.
Ooh.
Okay.
A 6-sided die, to be more precise.
Huh.
Whereas, and a little bit of thorns that seem to be able to glance around the edge of the blade. And the handles themselves, they do have a wrapping about them. And it looks a little bit more leafish, in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of which, they are a coloration of a very dark oak. Like I believe it would be more of, just dark oak.
Is that what the wood would be, or...?
Yeah, the wood would be dark oak, yes.
Okay. For both of them?
Well, that's for the die one. For the
Okay.
other one, it is a... I'm trying to get my fucking trees correct here. Cedar. Type of color.
Okay.
Does it smell like cedar?
Indeed it does.
It smells.
And having these axes in your hands, you can feel the permeance of nature just seem to be able to surround you. And almost like the Feywilds are calling.
Oh, fuck you. Alright. So that's both of the hand axes? Alright, cool. Thank you.
And you can be able to go ahead and delve into any sort of magic if you wish to try to do anything with them, i.e. What?
You cut out a little then, Koji. We
Yeah,
couldn't.
you cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, good. Don't worry about it.
Ah, you bastard. Alright, cool. I'm gonna ask the bartender if he has any raw fish or something.
Bartender, and she kind of looks up at you for a moment and looks at the kitchen and looks back at you. Sure, I believe that we should have some fish in the back. Just give me a few moments to prepare it.
Cool.
And she takes down one of her glasses and begins to go ahead and head behind the bar itself, or into the back room.
Yeah, Izu's just gonna... And he's also, as she's walking, he's like, oh, get me 2 fish, please.
2 fish, got it.
Yeah, just 2. Thank you. And Izu's just gonna say to Gorge, Gorge, do you want to move off the table, or are you just gonna lay there?
Here, I'll just roll off.
I'm just gonna move one of the chairs out of the way real quick.
And he just rolls right off and slams right onto the floor.
Good down there?
Oh, good.
Why are you
Okay,
asking
I'm
for
just
raw fish?
Oh, because I don't know what these axes will do when I hit something with it. I'm just gonna slash some fish and see if anything weird happens to it.
Ah.
I know they're just gonna cut it, but I'm curious if like anything weird will happen. Because I know the great sword when we were fighting the vampires were like they didn't like it, so I'm curious if something will happen with the fish.
That's fine.
Probably not. I'm just testing, and I don't feel like cutting myself with these things.
All right, and
Good
soon
call.
enough, the bartender comes out with 2 fish.
Awesome.
All right, here you go. That would be
Covered by the man.
that would be 5 baubles.
How much is fish?
5 gold.
5 baubles for both of them, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm assuming this won't work, but can I just give her 10 silver?
Yeah.
Does that not count as the currency?
Deceit.
The silver itself turns into the moment that you present it.
Bubbles.
No, not baubles. Silver is different. If my Becking thing could be able to load, that'd be great. Because all I was prepared for was Tristram's thing. I wasn't really prepared for, purchasing shit.
Because we were in a shop last week.
Yes, every time. After we're done at a place, we're going to be doing a small shopping spree. Just to
It's all good.
stock up before we go to the next place.
No, that's not it. Ah, that's what it is. It turns into berries.
The fuck?
So
I'm gonna pull out my copper and see what happens.
Turns into buttons.
Fuck. Will 10 berries count?
For 5 baubles?
Yes.
No.
20.
That's just 2 baubles worth.
Fuck.
are you poor?
I don't have this world's currency. By the way, I'm just gonna eat that berry that the one silver transformed into.
You feel a chink of metal as it kind of goes down your throat.
I'm just gonna swallow it whole.
As the bartender now kind of looks at you kind of like you're a weirdo. However, if you want to haggle, that's a different story.
Don't have anything. Help. Fuck it. Do you want my old hand axe, lady?
Let me see it.
All right, he'll pull out the old hand axe that he has. The one that he was using before he switched to the greatsword, and now back to these new hand axes.
Sure, I'll take this hand axe for the fish.
Well, thank you. Cool. And right before she even managed to walk away, I'm just gonna slam the you said one of them was like a D something, a D6 or whatever it was that had on it. He's just gonna slam that into one of the fishes and see if anything happens.
I want you to roll a d6.
Oh, 3.
Sorry, but I saw that coming.
Probably.
Let's see here.
If you consume a spell slot, I'll be very upset.
No, it doesn't consume the spell slot.
Okay, thank God.
As you witness the fish immediately turning into ice.
The fuck?
Damn.
Okay. Other hand axe.
So did it turn into
Well,
frozen
another
fish or just ice?
Roll a d2,
Okay.
i.e. flip a coin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually,
sorry.
wait. 1d2. Was I? No, it was slash. Slash.
Slash R.
Roll 1d2.
Yeah.
2.
As a bright light currently just kind of permeates from it. As you see kind of a little bit of a searing into this fish.
And just the sudden bright light is just gonna cause Izu to just go, "Ah!" and just sort of cover his face with his elbow.
Alright.
How bright is this light? Is it blinding? Because I'm watching this and I'm like,
It's a little bit blinding, yeah. You could say that it's quite radiant.
Oh, okay.
Oh my fucking. Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a while. Izumi's just gonna sort of say to himself, "Okay, so the one that didn't turn into eyes, is the same thing as the greatsword, and probably the same thing as undead, probably. And then the other hand axe, he's gonna look at the one with the D6 on it, or D6. It's like, you probably just do random elements. Okay. This Feywild is confusing. All right."
Would you like to just try to discover each of the elements?
Yeah, he's gonna keep hacking shit until he's confident it's done. He's just gonna keep bonking stuff.
Well, sure enough, after about 30 minutes of bonking shit, you were able to witness that the D6 is capable of acid, cold, fire, lightning, psychic, because as you witness one of the brains of the fish actually explode.
Okay, so you said acid, cold.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning.
Yep.
And psychic.
Yep.
And poison.
Okay.
And the other one deals in radiant and necrotic.
Okay. Radiant. Alright, so necrotic has 1.
And you do
Radiant.
witness as these hand axes also return back to you.
So essentially after just like tossing the D6 across the room, just like, alright, cool. I can't hit any more fish. He just tosses it across the room, and then it just teleports back after like a couple seconds. Just like, okay, fuck. Ugh.
By the way, Izwi,
Yeah.
do you perhaps know a nature goddess?
Why?
I just need to meet one.
Explain.
Well, you see, I may or may not need a leaf from one.
A part of a nature god. Right. It's what was talked about with Magnus. And his cookie deals.
That's why you obtain the item before you're making the deal.
No. Doesn't work that way.
True. But I didn't make a deal with him. So therefore, I'm only looking for an item he's looking for.
Okay, there we go.
But do you perchance know any nature goddess?
Me? Hell no.
Any nature god then?
No. Is the extra damage a 1d6 or a 1d8?
The extra damage is 1d8.
Okay. 1d8.
Until further improvements are made
Random.
to the hand axes.
Yeah. Is this magical at all like a +1?
Yes.
Cool. Magic bonus +1. Thank you. Very much.
Not a problem.
magic bonus. Okay. And
Huh.
Neat.
That's interesting.
okay, cool.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna have this set up because I don't feel like dealing with this. Boop, boop. D6. Shit, sorry.
What?
So, Zell,
Yeah.
Rover comes up next to you and just currently just sits next to you.
Hi, Oval. How are you today?
Just seemingly to just appear out of nowhere. Just like sits there and just looks up at you.
Well, I'm gonna do the only reasonable thing Zell knows how to do. Cast spell Speak with Animal. Yeah, Speak with Animals.
Alright. You
That thing.
begin to speak with animal.
Cool.
As you begin to speak Blink Dog.
Amazing. What's up, Oval?
Nothing much, just wondering what is it that is currently on your mind.
Money, gems, magical gadgets, stealing from a nature goddess. You know, the usual.
Nature guys, huh?
Yeah. Kind of mayhaps need a leaf from one.
A leaf or just a part of her?
I mean, isn't a leaf a part of them?
I mean, I suppose. Or you
So
can try to
therefore-
capture maybe a skin flake or a nail.
Ooh, true.
Maybe even a piece of hair.
Now you're thinking.
But then again, gods in this world are dead.
Well, we're in a dead zone, so wouldn't the dead gods be in the dead zone?
I do not
I
think I do not think that they would be within a phylactery.
I mean, I've heard of god slayers, so maybe.
Kind of looks down for a moment, almost contemplating.
Doesn't did you not see the gigantic zombie dragon floating above Maximus? Glutinous Maximus?
The zombie dragon?
Yeah. You know that weird dragon-looking woman, right? One night there was a gigantic zombie dragon head floating above her.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you're talking about Jaxie.
Yeah, dragoness.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose in most people that is a god.
Exactly. Wait a minute. I've had a brilliant idea.
Oh?
You know how we saw those floating things? Well, Verdant had a floating tree above him. Or something like that. I forget exactly.
Yeah.
Do you think maybe that was a nature god? Or goddess?
Possibly.
Perfect, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Alrighty then.
Zell's just thinking of robbing his fucking teammates without them knowing. Perfect. As all things should be.
And with that, Jaxie, how about you?
Jaxie's eating breakfast and trying to come up with a message that she can use the stone for.
Alright.
Muttering a little bit, like, maybe I should say this, or maybe that would be more to the point. She's quite consumed with the thought of how to actually get the message across with as many words as possible, that way she can hear their responses.
Aaron, how about you?
What am I doing?
I'm just asking what you wanted to do.
I have no idea.
Man, I would like to know the same. I'm also in the same boat with you. Gorge is currently just laying on the ground. Izzy,
Yep.
what are you doing?
In character or out of character?
In character.
I suppose he would. I guess after being done experimenting with his hand axes, after like the 30 or 40 minutes, he would just sort of ask his companions, assuming we're all sitting around the same table with Gorge on the floor. So, should we go talk to the last person and try and get that set up, or should we just try and prepare for that? Considering it'll probably be our hardest one.
Yeah. That. Maybe this would be a better way to put it. Maybe I should have some parchment and write it down.
I'm all down to be able to knock out the next guy. I have my axe all ready to go. There's a little bit of a flap, and he'll be knocked down no time.
Didn't follow that one. Gorge.
Hey, I'm gonna say I could be able to knock him out. Throw me axe. He would come over, just hit him beside the head, and bam, he's out.
That's not knocking them out. That's called killing them.
I'm not actively, slashing into him no more.
I was going to use the flat of the axe.
Yeah.
But how do you know that wouldn't make the axe eat them? It does have a mouth.
I don't know. Oh, if anyone else has any better ideas, please be my guest, because I'm completely confused about what exactly we're supposed to do here.
Well, we
Other
could-
than try to get to the third person.
We could roofie them.
Do we have roofies?
I've been learning.
I've been teaching her how to make them. If we spend like maybe one more week, she can learn the basics enough to probably make them on her own.
But we would have had to have produced some in the learning. Sure.
They could work, but actually, I'm curious. Does the person need to remain unconscious for a certain amount of time to complete our task, or do they just need to remain unconscious for like a second for us to get inside?
Think about in a dream. A dream actually kind of almost comes at least instantaneously in comparison to the waking world. So for you guys, as long as it's not as they are knocked out, then you guys can be able to envelop into their dreams. There's no real set amount of time.
So break into the house when they're asleep.
So you could, yeah,
Yeah, that'd
potentially
be
just
pretty
do
easy.
that.
That'd be easy enough.
And if they wake up, we beat the shit out of them until they go back to sleep.
Hmm.
Or we can hog tie them
It's
again.
not like we're doing a bad thing. We're helping them.
Yours and my difference between helping is vastly different.
I don't know. It sounds like it's being helpful to me.
I,
Then
I
again,
would
I know.
You're fine, Bert. I would prefer a different strategy that isn't that, but if we have to, we can do that one.
Anybody good with lock picking?
I'm good. I'm sure Zoe would happily try it as well.
Try what? Huh?
Lock picking. But I'm fairly confident.
Yeah, I would be happy to try some lock picking. I have no proficiency in it, so.
Mm. I'm fairly confident at it, but that's me.
I'm confident in you too.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah. Only because my only lock pick is this thing right here.
That's not a lock pick.
I got a lockpick. It's called teleportation.
Well, that could work too. You teleport inside, open the door for everyone else.
It would be a okay idea to do. There's no issues with it.
No damage to the lock that way.
Mm-hmm. However, I think the person, even if we helped them out, would still be pretty upset at us for doing that. But so far, it's our best strategy.
Mm.
Oh, if this person's so in tune with nature, what do they have to fear from the fields themselves, huh?
What?
And the next person that we're going with, they're in tune with nature, right? At least that's what Aaron over here was talking about.
They are?
Were they?
Yeah.
I suppose we can try it.
Yeah.
So perhaps our door is open, or potentially, who knows? Maybe the effect of whatever thing that, like those weird hedges, the weird big plants that apparently made me go very sleepy.
Hedges.
Yeah. Maybe they're immune to that. If they're so well in tune with nature. So I guess breaking and entering is the best thing.
Well,
No.
well, some creatures are immune to being forced unconscious through like magic, but those creatures aren't immune to roofies and such, because that's a physical substance.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
That's why I was asking you to teach me.
That's... I would like to leave this place as soon as possible.
You're not alone.
Okay, we're one step closer. I think.
Yeah, George. We are one step closer.
Yeah. Because he holds up 3 fingers.
Assuming we don't cock
job.
it up.
There.
So we just gotta wait for the not Tom to come.
Well, we should go at least meet them and whatnot. That way they don't just see a random strain. That way they don't just see a couple random strangers around their room at night. We should still meet them and such.
Okay.
I think I'll go ahead and meet them.
Wait, how?
Hmm?
How are you planning on doing this, Gorge?
Oh, well, I'm just going up to him and say hi.
Okay, that's.
That's what I was gonna do as well. Just greet them.
Yeah, I just was worried that it might have been violent. That's all.
Well, you think I was gonna burn down the fields? I mean, that is a noble way of saying hi, but still.
Well,
I was also taken in by a few mercenaries.
could
I know at least some sort of form of,
diplomacy.
yeah. Manners, that's what it is. Manners.
Etiquette.
Yeah. And medicate.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be, say, a punch in the arm or something.
A punch in the arm, what would hurt? Them.
Yeah. That's why I was worried.
Oh, there we go, ma'am. No time to dilly-dally.
True. Might even be able to get them to invite us over.
No, wish well.
There, and it is done. All right, cool.
Hmm?
Oh, every single time I get a new piece of equipment, I fuck with the Hero Forge to make it correct. And I'm having to do it again because of new hand axes.
Okay. Let's go say hello.
Yep.
And as you guys are like getting up, already seeing that Gorge had left.
We were going to catch up with Gorge when we noticed him leaving without us. I assume that's what I'd do.
Yeah, we'll just quickly walk with them.
As you guys begin to try to speed up, try to make sure that you catch up to Gorge the best you can. Soon enough, you see Gorge right before an armored person with antlers that's sticking out of the helmet. As they're currently just sowing a few seeds into the field. And pulling out the hoe and digging another little bit of a hole.
Alright.
I think we would have caught up with him before he got there, but yeah.
Yeah. But you do see Gorge just pretty much yell, Christian just kind of slowly looks up at Gorge and looks back down and continues sowing the seeds. As Jaxie, you, Iswi, Aaron, and Zell all catch up.
What was that?
You don't know. Just sounds like that Zell was about to spit on somebody.
Oh.
Zell spits and hands proceeds to move towards the lock.
Hey,
We're
no,
not-
that's not where we're at.
We're not there. We're in a field. We're saying hello first.
Spits on hands proceeds to move through the cornfields. What type of fields?
Yeah, there's a variety. There's some wheat here, over in the corner over here. You do see a patch of carrots and other underground carrots and potatoes. You see some corn over here. And currently you are standing amidst a cabbage patch with a few other like squashes and whatnot.
Which field looks like it was eaten the most?
I believe the one that was eaten the most, and that you actually helped out with Tristan with a particular pest problem, would be the squash field.
And there's a wheat field here? They're growing weed?
Wheat.
Oh, wheat. Okay, fine.
Less fun. But, yeah.
I mean, it's very important for bread.
And beer.
So Tristram just continues to work away, not necessarily acknowledging any of you as you come towards them.
I will just approach her and just stand literally next to her and just say, Miss?
Hi.
What is it?
Do you need assistance?
Sure. If you do not mind helping sowing the seeds, it will be very good for the plants as well as the colony.
Okay. Then I'll just start helping her out in any way I can. Just trying to get in her favor.
Go ahead and roll me a nature.
Will do. 11.
Well, as you are currently just trying to sow the seeds the best that you can, every now and again you see her kind of like come over and fix a little bit of your mistake.
I'm assuming that happens like once every 10 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. Any of you else going to be helping out with Tristram?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright. I'll go
But
ahead.
by the way, you're not allowed to eat the food out of the field.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll a nature check, each of you, or one of you roll a nature check with advantage.
Who has the best nature?
I imagine it's the ranger.
Yes, so do I.
Mine's a +4.
So, here's the thing. Nature is based off of intelligence, not wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And,
You have a negative in your wisdom, don't you?
no, I have a 4 in my wisdom and a 2 in my nature.
Well, that's more than me.
Because wisdom is the focus for most of ranger shit. Such as animal handling, survival, perception, all the good shit.
Well, still better than me, so.
So I only have a 2 in my nature.
I have a 1.
Alright then.
So you should do it.
So it's looking like a advantage for Zell.
Huh?
You're doing the roll.
But Izui has better nature than me, doesn't he?
Is
They
they already
already
did a roll?
Oh god.
Natural 20.
Nice. What's a
Funnily
natural
enough.
20 with advantage?
Funnily enough, Zell,
Yes.
you decided to go ahead and utilize your rats to be able to go up forth and be able to help out spread the seeds and whatnot.
Boy.
As well as make their own little markings, so therefore no particular birds will be able to come and pluck them up.
Mhm.
Pretty much, in a sense, creating a fertilizer for the seed, but also creating a sort
Ew.
of protection over it as well.
It's stinky.
Dang.
Stinky!
But you are quite proficient in being able to help out with this field, considering that you've actually been here before, in a way.
Yay.
And thus, you guys were able to get done with the entire field in about an hour.
Huh.
And Tristram just kind of like stumbles on over. Thank you all. It was a pleasure.
You're
Bye.
welcome.
And she just starts walking towards the farmhouse.
Well, now I know where she lives. I assume.
And I'm now having to zoom all the way in. There we go.
Give me a second.
He goes into the farmhouse for a little while. If you guys wait, are you guys gonna wait for her, or are you gonna?
I will.
Are you guys just gonna wait?
I was gonna knock.
You go up to the door and you knock there, Jaxie. One moment. About 10 minutes go by.
Is the door open?
Huh?
Is the door open?
The door is now open. As Tristram steps back out with 4 scarecrows.
Huh.
The moment that you guys see these scarecrows pass by you, for a moment you see a visage of each and every single one of you. Before it just goes back to just the same straw scarecrow. Before
Okay.
Before Tristram just plants them into the ground.
Did you want me to hold them for you while you plant them?
No. It's a simple putting them into the ground, into the fields.
Why do they look like us?
They look like scarecrows.
Why does this one have wings?
They do not have wings. They look different, yes, but they do not look like you all. I do not know what you are seeing.
Is this the rest of the work, or is there more?
And she begins to continue on.
Without answering.
Without answering.
God damn it.
And coming back a little bit dirty, the armor kind of covered head and toe in mud. As you do witness, it took about like 30 minutes for her to set it up. She looks to you all. I do not have a reward, but if you come back sometime, you can have the first pick of the farm. Fruits and vegetables.
Thank you.
Will do, ma'am.
Then she turns to the door and walks on through.
After she walks away, I'm just gonna say, I won't lie, I'm kind of scared to go for her dream now.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like it's going to be a very fun place.
It just seems like it's gonna be super depressing.
Mm.
I don't know, she seems pretty off to me. I mean, she looks like she's off a rocker.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Yeah, we're all the same booklet.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
So, who wants first pictures of this lovely little garden that we have here? As Gorge begins to head towards the cabbage.
I don't think she meant right now, Gorge.
But come on, they look so tasty right now.
But it might not be ripe.
Okay.
It's good. Could have given you the shits.
Oh, is there any sort of difference from now?
Shit protruding from his butt without control. That's quite the difference.
You should say an old battlefield.
No. I choose not to. Thank you, George.
Alright then.
I know what happens to the body after it dies. There's a lot of shit.
I'm just talking about the gnolls eat when they go into battle, and they eat and run. When the body is still fresh.
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Literally drag the corpse and start nomming on it while we continue fighting. Just go crazy.
Keep it fresh that way.
Yeah. And there's still fresh shit in the pants too. Wild.
You lose me on that bit.
Alright then. Hey, what are we gonna be able to do about this person? We can't just, not go into their dream.
No, we need to do it.
Do we wish to be a little bit more prepared for it or something?
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how we prepare. Personally.
Poison.
I don't even know what she got killed by. There's not even a hint. I mean, with the vampire guy, he was really cautious about vampires. So there was that going for us.
Wasn't it said that whole fields were often destroyed by rodents? So therefore,
Clem, she's gonna hate you.
she's
gonna.
me.
Oh God.
Well, if you think she loves you, you can always try and romance her there, Zell.
You know what? Bet. Where is she?
I mean, I know that's more Rose's shtick, but...
I think that's the farmhouse. I think she went to the actual other house. So you knock on the door.
Yes.
Okay. Knock on the door. She opens the door. Yes.
Hello, my fair lady. Your eyes are as beautiful as that eye. So
As you-
beautiful glow.
As you witness that they are literally a brownish color, and her eyes just look incredibly tired.
Exactly the point.
And they just stare at you for a moment. I do not know if this is supposed to be a compliment.
It is.
Oh. Thank you.
I'm trying to ask you if you want to get a cup of tea with me.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
At the inn, they have this rather robust tea that would really make you feel
14.
tingly. I'm sorry, that wasn't actually Jaxie, that was just me being funny.
Yes, I know.
Because it amused me and I laugh at my own jokes.
It's okay. We laugh at you as well.
That's good. I am special, aren't I?
Tea.
That's
Tea actually sounds good. Sure. Do you want to drink tea here, or do you have a place in mind?
Yeah, Zell, do you have
I
a
didn't
place in
think I would
mind?
get this far.
Didn't think you were
Zell,
gonna
you
get
gotta
that
be
far,
brutally honest.
and yet you shot your shot, and it's working, and you don't know what to do. That's funny.
I mean, I have a good array of teas that I made.
Oh, you enjoy tea as well?
Indeed.
What's your favorite type?
Hmm. I am one that is actually really in for the black tea.
Okay.
No sugar.
Cream?
I personally like honey tea. It's very expensive though.
Indeed. But we do grow some here, at least in my backyard.
You grow some honey?
Honey tea, yes. Oh, are you also wishing for some tea?
Sure. That sounds delightful.
All of you can come in for some tea if you wish. Good refreshment. As she kind of opens the door and allows you all to come inside.
My character isn't there. He's just watching it. He's just watching from a distance.
Yeah, he's
Not
gonna
expecting
shoot
to
his
get
shot a
another
bit
one.
later.
As I could only imagine both you and Aaron kind of looking towards this entire scenario and just like, what? As Gorge, Jaxie, and Zell go inside.
Well, Zell did not expect to get this far.
Compliment her.
Christian just kind of sets up the table a little bit and begins to go back into their kitchen, beginning to brew some tea.
When they're out the room. Okay, now, gotta make them feel good about themselves, okay? There, Zell?
Why are you looking at me for that?
She said yes, didn't she?
Oh man, I could try to remove my wildest charms, but I don't think that that would work.
And it's funnier if you shoot your shot.
I don't got Roofies.
We got the best damn roofie here, as he pulls out his axe.
No,
No!
Okay.
put that away. It's not a root.
Putting it away. Okay, it's not a roofie. Maybe a knuckle sandwich.
How about we just try charm for now? Gain as
Okay.
much information as I can.
Alright.
Hello there, butterfly lady. It's nice to have you here. I'm doing alright. Sorry, guys.
So, it's all good.
I was
So,
You got it.
with that in mind, Aaron, you are currently left outside. Is there anything that you two wish to do? Other than be flabbergasted by the fact that 3 of your party members actually went inside of Tristram's home?
Personally, I'm gonna wait till Tristan actually drinks tea before I do. She could be a serial killer.
What was that there, Aaron?
Absolutely nothing.
Sorry.
Absolutely nothing. Alright. Isby?
He's just He's gonna go find a nice tree to sit under and just sort of watch the house.
All right, you just go over towards a nice tree, a little bit of an apple tree that's actually not too far off from the cabbage fields,
Okay.
currently overlooking the house.
And then a short time later, you realize she comes out dragging 3 sacks, 2 large, 1 small.
Yeah.
Gets a shovel and starts digging holes.
Uh,
I mean, I have high enough perception. I think I could tell if someone's spiking my drink.
Are you sure?
So, soon enough, she comes out the kitchen with 4 teacups and a large tea kettle and places it down onto the table.
That's
She
a
begins to pour some tea.
very nice tea kettle you have there.
Thank you. It is something I was able to get from Octavian.
Ah, yes.
He also
Ah.
liked to sit and drink tea with me.
That's good.
Yeah.
What was his favorite type of tea?
Lemon.
Lemon?
Hmm.
It does pair well with the honey.
As she begins to sip her own tea.
And only after she starts sipping do I. Does the teapot...
Zell's already, like,
see-
downing it.
You see both Zell and Gorge already down theirs before even Tristram even picked up their cup.
Does there have, does the teapot have any painting on it? Any
It
decoration?
does. It seems to have a painting of a good bit of nature, almost like a what appears to be a large tree that holds a lot of branches that has little tiny critters all over it.
Does
I say critters like squirrels and chipmunks and little birds and whatnot.
Does your teapot have a story
So,
to it?
some rodents.
Potentially, yes.
Because squirrels and chipmunks are rodents.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Arrows.
So
Very
she just
compulsive.
kind of is there. She pours some more tea for both Zell and Gorge.
Thank
Would-
you.
Would you like some sugar? Sure. I never had sugar before. 1 or 2 lumps? 5. She goes over, whaps him Gorge upside the head with 5. Just kidding. She gives Gorge 5 lumps of sugar.
So, does your teapot have a story?
Oh, Octavian gave it to me. Says that I had a penchant for nature.
Oh.
So, I was very attuned with it.
Do
I
you
do
also
not-
like going out into forest then?
I do.
Do you hunt?
I do not.
Forage?
I do. I forage.
Do you forage just like foods or medical herbs?
Both.
Okay.
Oh. Some herbs
That
can be
one's
food.
with my goddess.
Goddess?
With your goddess?
Yes. Vecna.
Wait, what was that name?
Vecna.
Can I roll a history check to see if I know what that is?
Go for it.
Could you tell me about Vecna?
Or would I roll a religion check?
That would be a religion check, actually, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not,
I know dog shit.
I'm not familiar with Vecna. Could you tell me about them?
Oh, they are a Huh. They look down for a moment. Weird. I have no recollection.
That is odd.
That is odd.
Are you alright?
I feel fine.
Forgetting
Are you
something
sure?
like that could be kind of
Yeah.
distressing.
Probably. Anyway,
Maybe you should lay down and take a nap. Maybe that will help with your memory.
I have been having the worst nightmares. I think
Oh, what are
not.
they about?
Maybe if you share your nightmares with us, they will help you work through them so that they're not so troublesome.
I killed my best friend.
Is this a memory-based dream or just a dream?
I believe it's just a dream because I do not remember. All I know is the fact that they are my best friend. That's all I remember.
Okay.
Do you remember anything about your best friend? Or just that they existed and you killed them?
She's a bard. She also loved nature. But that is it.
What instrument did she play?
A lute.
Beautiful instrument, that one.
Indeed. She was great.
Nice to hear on a nice warm spring afternoon. That kind of music in the middle of the woods while foraging can be one of the most relaxing and happy sensations that I can remember.
I suppose you all must get ready to leave now.
Can't we stick around for a little while longer? I am really enjoying the company.
I am too. Usually by this time of day, people leave.
Is that lonely for you? Does that make you feel lonely?
I suppose. I have my 4 other friends. They like to help tend the fields.
Could you tell me about them?
They are the scarecrows.
Ah.
Do they got names?
Jerry, Axel, Zach, and Isaac.
Which one's the trickster of the group?
Jerry.
In our group of comrades, that role tends to go to Zell here. It's quite funny. Likes to tell jokes.
I'm an honest disembodied. I would never play tricks on anyone.
Oh, you are a disembodied.
Yeah, I got caught up in a magical freak accident.
Oh, I am sorry.
I feel sorry for the
Steve
magical
pats your shoulder.
freaks.
It's okay, I enjoy it. I get to go to cool places and see stuff that other people don't see.
That is good.
Really? I didn't know that detail about you, Zell. But then I haven't
What
known you
detail?
for very long. That you see things
You
others
didn't know. Wait, you didn't know I was disembodied? Hold on.
I didn't know you saw things that others didn't.
Oh no, I always see things others didn't. Don't.
As once again, Rover just pops out. What
See,
a
there's over.
cute dog.
He's a blink dog. He can teleport around and go to the ethereal plane. He's also a good boy.
It then just sits down and looks straight up at Tristram. Something knowledgeable in those eyes.
Oh yeah, he talks all the time.
To who?
What?
Yeah. Rover just blinks.
His eyes or his whole body?
His eyes.
I love to imagine that every time a blink dog sneezes, it just teleports a little bit.
That would be
I don't
funny.
know why. I just find it fucking, like, you know.
He then goes and looks towards you. There's Elf.
Hi.
He licks your hand.
I'm gonna pat his head.
Alright. So far I would say that this entire conversation and stuff goes on for about 40 minutes. Is there anything else that you guys wish to do?
No, not really.
Alright. So, soon enough, you guys are heading out of the, well, farmhouse. Isby, you see that your friends are currently out, alive and well.
On their way out,
On their way
I
out.
turn to them and go, how about we go for a drink at the inn this evening to celebrate a good job well done?
Roll me a persuasion. Actually, okay.
20. They're
That
pretty high persuasion.
sounds nice. Yes. Let us.
Can have a meal of it.
As Tristram actually soon walks out with them. There is we.
Izzy at this point is probably asleep because he had to sit there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Got the headache. He's probably asleep at this point. So he doesn't even see them come out, and he's just tired.
How far away from the house are you? Can we see you?
Oh,
You
he's
should be able to-
he's under like an apple tree with like one or two apples just like laying next to him as he just like and just fucking asleep.
I want to dig a hole and stuff him in it.
At this
No.
moment, that Isby soon discovers gravity. Actually, you just gave me a fucking idea.
He looks comfy. That's before the apple falls on his head.
As an apple does indeed fall on his head, but this apple has horns.
What the fuck?
What?
So,
What the fuck? Koji just wants to make him feel pain.
What have you been feeding those apple trees?
As you take 4 damage there, Isway.
Ow. And these would just say "fuck" as he's just covering his like his nose or something as it fell on him.
You hear that little miniature laugh as it burrows down into the ground.
What the fuck?
What do you feed those trees?
I think that was a bad apple.
Oh, that's a good one.
Koji.
Oh.
Koji. I hate.
Jax is literally laughing. Because, yeah.
I like jokes like that, so go fuck yourself.
I had 2 good ones today. I feel proud of myself.
Oh my god.
By the way, my laughter was genuine. I
As you
didn't.
all begin to finally go back down into the inn to be able to catch your guys yourselves a couple of drinks, we'll go ahead and have a break here.
Okay. Oh, I did not see that bad apple joke coming, so it actually did make me laugh.
It didn't even work because I rolled a 66 on the D100. I was like, oh, that's gonna be great.
Was not prepared for it to be a bad apple.
Alright, and yes, Clamita, when the DM talks to himself, because I always do that. I have to do that. It just winds up doing that.
Yeah. I mean, how else can he run the game if he's not talking to himself?
I know, right?
We're all in his head after all.
God damn it. So go ahead, get yourself some drinks, get yourself some food, still feed your belly, feed your mind. Yeah, Elia got the idea. That's spitting. I don't think that spitting is included in the entire criteria of eating and
I
pissing.
mean, it's
and
drinking. Someone can drink my spit.
I don't. think-
Kinky.
No,
Someone will pay for that.
I think
No,
I
they
will go
won't.
ahead
Eventually.
and pass. I mean, there aren't those people. If anybody freaking decides to purchase bathwater, you never know.
I mean, there are those types of people, considering they did make a alcohol out of woman's
I'm gonna ignore it. For the rest of
Wait,
this break, you
what?
are
What?
on mute.
What? No, that's abuse.
You're
Nah.
kidding me.
No, I'm not. I'm serious, Pyre. There's a alcoholic drink that uses flavoring from women's things.
I hope they don't have a yeast
actual
infection,
thing.
otherwise it might be extra alcoholic.
Well, no, they do some weird shit to it, but basically they're able to import the flavor of. I don't understand how it works.
So,
All I know
how long
is
ago
that
did you try it?
I didn't try it. No, I only know about it because a friend of mine brought it up to me because they're fucking weird.
Was it Donnie?
No. It was a friend that from Xbox when I was playing Xbox back in like 2015, 2016. They were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, did you know they make alcohol out of women's?" Yeah.
Juices.
He's known for saying shit like that. Like he read off the entire. He read off the entire Urban Dictionary for what a nasty Yeti is, or whatever it's called.
Oh my god.
And he
What?
constantly read shit like that to us.
You keep forgetting these exist. You talking about the D&D streams, TMNT?
The Alaskan snowblower.
Oh no! Oh. Well, welcome TMNT. I'm happy to have you. It's been rather quiet, but let's face it, I can't exactly chat during game. That'd be rude.
Sure you can. You have a mute button.
Yeah. Well, when Butterfly Lady popped into my chat before, I was just so excited to have someone say hello.
Yeah. We'd like to have at least a total of one person in my viewer chat.
Zell has to offer seduction all this game. Every
I
time he
mean-
talks, initiates conversation with her.
If you want to try to roll for seduction, fine by me.
Let's see if the little rat can get lucky.
Suddenly I'm gonna roll a nat 1.
When art imitates life. Nope, still got dead leg. Still can't leave the room.
I was to eat a bad apple. I was so glad I was able to just naturally slide in that joke. That was great.
I just can't believe I laughed at it. And that you kept a straight face when you said it.
I know! That was a very good, accomplished one of mine. I didn't like chuckle or giggle in the middle of it. I just was like, yeah. But bad jokes aside and good jokes aside, and any sort of jokes aside, we could be able to go ahead and say about 3 more minutes. We can be able to start back up again. So any sort of reading of any lovely
Elmo. Remove and replace.
what you're removing and replace. Oh, the token.
Yes, every time I gain a new piece of equipment, I do this.
Right. So what do you think of your new hand axes?
They're neat.
Alright.
Just neat.
Yes.
Sooner or later they'll become a little bit more better.
We will see what happens.
So for time.
Yes. Also, I'm sure we'll discover this in the future, but how does Mr. Person like how the set of leather I sold him that was magical is not anymore?
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna be able to get a lovely bit about that here soon.
Okay, cool. I'm just never gonna be in the same room as him now.
Way to remind you.
Hmm?
Way to remind the DM.
I know I have to, cause I swapped around my my fucking infusion slots. Cause I had to take off this. I had to take off the previous armor for this new breastplate I now have.
Yeah.
I don't know what is wrong with me, but I have been yawning left and right. Probably because of
You
my
tried
frickin-
not yawning.
you know I have, but the craziest thing happens,
It didn't work.
and I yawn again.
Damn.
I even tried not thinking about yawning, and it just still just comes up, and I'm like, what the hell? Mainly because I actually would be in bed around like 9, because I normally get up at 6,
Fuck that.
so if I can get the frickin'
Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Chicky.
Thank you for the follow.
I love that emote. It's so cute. It looks like you're hugging a burning heart. I love it. I really do. It's nice to meet you. I'm Pyra. The one with the red face. Because he keeps blushing. It is Koji, the fire ant.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then we have everyone else.
That's cool.
I was drawing a blank.
Then we got Tomato, who is a little troll, and then we got Elia the Mask, who is currently eating. Then we got Mythblade.
Yeah, we got
That's
everybody.
what I was eating.
Yeah, we heard the crumple.
Dang it, I thought I was being silent.
You're all good, but now we can be able
At
to
least
go
you
ahead.
can't hear the loudness of the bag as I...
No, we only heard the crunching.
Pick it up.
It was almost ASMR like.
Yeah. However,
My leg's
now we can
awake
go
now,
ahead.
so I'm gonna go quickly grab a handful of grapes.
So, does this also... Can you hear this?
Yes.
Can you hear this at all?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Oh wow, I can actually do ASMR with a headset mic.
Yeah. Baguette.
That's great.
So now we can finally return back into the game of Sunless Citadel. So you guys invited Tristan for a drink over at the inn, which actually took very little convincing. Now the question is, are you all trying to get her drunk to a point that she passes out? Harrow?
Wait, what?
Are you all trying to get Tristram drunk to the point that they pass out?
I'm not trying to do anything.
Alright, you just sit back and you're like, well, whatever the party does, I'm just gonna go ahead and follow it.
Yep. Because right now my alignment is neutral tired.
That is actually a really good one, and I'll go ahead and join you on that one. However, Gorge, on the other hand, is going to be the chaotic person of the bunch and try to be able to...
Chaotic feral or dumbass. Chaotic feral or chaotic dumbass, I can't tell which one.
Pretty certain that he's chaotic feral, because chaotic dumbass, it would entice him to actually do something dumb like destroy the inn, which he does not do. Neither does he give in to a lot of his impulses. So, with that fair idea, anybody else willing to try to help out Gorge or try yourselves to be able to convince Tristram to drink heavily? Wow, not all of you talk at once now. Alright, Gorge.
I have returned!
And oh my god. Oh, welcome back! Jesus Christ, are you also trying to persuade Tristram to drink heavily?
Who?
Tristram?
I'm trying to woo her.
Okay, go ahead. Roll me a charisma.
Do I just hit the saving throw? What?
No,
do I
just hit
that?
just hit charisma.
Ah.
Yeah, sure.
Kingdom Hearts is getting a TV series on Disney Plus.
You're kidding me.
Well, not all of them can be winners, as they beat you by one.
Well, I'm also encouraging, so...
Encouraging her to drink or encouraging Zelda?
Drink.
Or are you trying? Okay, drink. That's a persuasion.
Ah.
Getting her to like, getting them to like you is a charisma, i.e., flirtation.
I mean, holy fuck. I mean, Koji, I would have just shut up and took the 19.
Mm-hmm.
Either which way.
It depends on where it's animated. Would depend on if it's an
I'm-
anime or not. TMNT.
Alright. Either which way. Both you and Gorge there, Jaxie, were able to convince her to start drinking heavily.
Excellent.
As Gorge tries to get them into a drinking contest, and
Careful,
Once
Gorge. You
again-
remember what happened last time.
I think I got this top.
We don't want you too drunk.
Says Tristram. Gets outlasted by Gorge. Do you want to join in on this?
No.
Alrighty then.
I'm just drinking regularly. I'm not downing it.
Zell,
Zell's not an alcoholic. Zell doesn't drink alcohol.
are you trying to woo her once again?
Yes. All the time.
Roll me a charisma.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna end horribly.
Yep. What?
Fuck, that's funny.
I had a roll disadvantage for her. She begins to start leaning against you there, Zell. You are very adorable and kind.
Why, thank you.
Love her a back rub.
As she does indeed give the back rub back. And Roger's gonna try to outdrink her once again.
No, Zell. Offer to give her a pop of back rub.
Zell's confused.
George once again beats her. She is slightly slumped. You get one last charisma roll.
May the dice god smile upon me.
And this time it's
Can I-
I'm going to off myself.
And I give him guidance. I was gonna ask if I could quickly give him guidance before he does this.
Yes, go ahead
Okay.
and roll a
I'll,
d4.
yeah, I'll just give him guidance as I just show him a book on how to take up alcohol drinks.
Oh, fuck.
Roll the
How can I roll
d4.
the d4?
You should offer to give her a private back rub. Help work out the knots of being in the fields. You know, takes the top off for it kind of
That's a
back
10
rub.
at least.
So, Zell,
Always
what do you
work
say
on
to
me.
her?
Zell's gonna take the advice and be like, you know, I'm quite good with my hands. I could help you with any stress or pain you feel from walking your fields.
That sounds like a lovely idea. As she kind of leans a little bit more harder against you, a little bit slouched.
Oh, fuck me.
That is where it could go, yeah.
No!
So,
He usually does.
Hold up.
Zell, do you wish to take her
Oops.
upstairs to be able to give her a private back room?
I shared too much.
Sure.
Okay. She will lean that against you as you begin to put her up to there, as she currently just taps out of Gorgeous Contest, unable to keep up with him.
Go to the bartender. I go to the bartender and ask if she's got any butter back there.
I do. Don't know why.
Can I
You
have
would want some?
some butter on a plate, please?
Sure, that would be at least one button.
Sure. Put it on the mayor's tab.
Okay, very well then.
Oh, deception.
He goes to the back, and because technically you guys had not been using the mayor's tab. Anyway,
You son of a bitch. Oh, you bet your ass off. I'm using a mayor's tab from now on.
so she comes out with a small plate of butter.
Thank you. I head up the stairs and I knock lightly on the door where Clem took Tristram.
Alright, so Clem, you are currently in the room along with Tristram. She begins to doff off her armor
There's a
and lays
light,
down onto the bed.
and there's a light knock
Face
on the
down.
door.
You hear a knock on the door.
Zell's gonna open the door.
Use this to lubricate the rub. Put some on your hands and rub it in. And I hand him the
I'm
butter.
sorry, I did not hear you at all.
Put this on your hands before you rub her back.
Okay.
And I give him the plate of butter and I leave.
Alright. So,
Feels like I'm cooking.
hey, you know, in a weird way, you are, but let's go ahead and roll that sleight of hand and see how good you do with the massage.
I'm gonna do horribly. Okay, well.
Okay then.
You did alright.
Now roll me a charisma with advantage. Question,
Yeah.
Zell. Do you want to do CPC?
The fuck is CPC?
In this world, it is the role for, well, sexual activities. It is
Man, Zell's a Zell's a gentleman. He doesn't do that to anyone who drinks. Okay.
Alright. So is that
Zell's not scummy. Okay.
questionable, but okay. So,
He's scummy in some sense, not all sense.
so in this case, she soon relaxes onto your bed and soon falls into a deep sleep. Currently having a blanket that's currently just over her backside.
Well, I've gotten her to fall asleep.
Yeah, now you gotta get the rest of us in the room.
Is Scooby anywhere around right now?
As you begin to search for Scooby, do you say his name at all?
Yes, I do. I'll say his actual name. Rover, where are you?
Thank
Are
you.
you here?
So, Rover soon appears right onto the bed. Right next to Tristram.
He's on the bed next to
Yes.
I don't know if I want Urovo to go get them or if I want to go get them.
Currently licks the butter off of the back of Tristram.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Wouldn't it be sleight of tongue?
Well,
I rolled a sleight of hand, and turns out Tristram's dead ass asleep.
okay.
So,
Cool. Cool. Zell's gonna slowly sneak out of the room and get the others.
alright. Isby, you witness as Zell, and so do you there, Aaron and Jaxie. Gorge is currently just like about to down his 4th drink.
Oh, I'm totally having the drinking game with him again.
I was gonna stop
right.
him from it so we could go into the dream.
Totally.
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you. Alright, I got this. Now it's a 20, bitch! I will win!
Gorge can't have a break. Alright, this time Gorge has to do it with disadvantage. He used to do it regularly.
Don't. Not
Natural one.
anymore. Not anymore.
Fuck, I didn't roll it. There's the natural one, though!
If this works, we're going to be going into the dream. We don't have time for this.
Listen, okay? This is about respect.
Gorge is fucking passed out.
Guess it will be Roofies later.
As you come down to see this happening.
Oh, hold up. Don't I have a spell for this?
Lesser restoration.
I have healing spirit. Fuck. I don't have any. I can damage him until he wakes.
Hey, no, fuck, no.
Well, I got her to sleep. So.
You actually did it, Zoe?
I told you my hands are magic.
I told you the butter would help.
True.
We can go up there now. It's just, where's everyone else?
No idea.
Aaron just currently in the back sipping on a little bit of an ale. Whereas Jaxie's just also kind of sipping, just shaking her head. I can only assume.
Yeah. Do we want to go? Okay, we can go in there now.
Oh,
Me and Gorge will be fine.
are you sure? We could do it another time. Zell could just.
That will wake us up almost immediately. Pain is the greatest soother.
You're gonna wake up, Gorge?
I will slap him awake.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a strength.
Okay,
The advantage because he's currently, you know.
I'll do it again. Natural 20.
Goddamn.
You just bitch slap him.
I just
Holy-
I just sort of pat him on the cheek a little bit, and then it's just. I just bitch slap him.
As he takes 6 damage from this.
What the fuck?
As he. I'm aware.
I think maybe we might be better off going in another time, and Zell will just curl up next to her and go to sleep. We'll get her tomorrow.
You do not sleep in the bed with a lady like that. Shake
Me
my
and Gorge
head.
will go to the room with the lady, and I'm just like sort of dragging Gorge there, and then pass out next to the bed.
Is the sleeping mask even gonna work if they're trashed?
It worked last time. Didn't it?
Yeah, but none of us were trashed.
True. I thought Gorge was trashed.
No, he wasn't.
None of us were trashed before we went in there the last time. I think Gorge might have had a drinking contest with the guy, if I remember correctly, but there was no issues with that.
Every single time Gorge just goes into a fucking drinking contest with somebody else, he's perfectly fine. But with this week, fuck no.
Listen, it's the power of the Fae, okay? We can't get drunk.
We go on.
Power of the trickster. God damn it.
What?
Best. So, what do? Considering that Gorge and Isri is currently in Tristram's room, asleep on her floor. Oh, technically Zell's room.
Yes, my room.
Yes.
It's a bad idea. Let's do this. Drunk.
We can go in there while we're drunk. It's fine.
It's fine.
What do you think, Elio?
Aaron.
Aaron?
What? What do you want?
These guys are drunk. Like, shit-faced pass out drunk. And they want to go into the dream as they are. Just seems like a bad idea to me.
This is why
What?
Zell doesn't touch alcohol.
What do you think?
I don't really have anything for that. Besides a bucket of water.
Or we could do it
You don't
another
have
time.
perhaps any spells to mitigate drinking, would you?
I don't even know if alcohol counts as a poison under the spell book.
Believe it or not, it does. That's the reason why dwarves can barely get drunk.
That's also the reason why dwarves have poison resistance or whatever the fuck it is, isn't it?
That's
Yep.
what he just said. Oh,
Ooh.
look.
That could potentially work, yeah.
However, it's a second level spell. Do I really feel like using my spell slots right now?
That is a good
That is a
question.
good question.
It's a beautiful question. Fuck. Do I have anything? Bro, I don't have shit to deal with people getting drunk. I can heal them, but that's not gonna do shit. Till the spell ends, one of you creature you can see, blah blah blah.
I don't think we should go in with them smashed. Too unpredictable if they're drunk.
Can I go down to the bartender?
Sure.
Hi, Miss Bartender.
Yeah.
Do you perhaps know of a way to deal with two drunk idiots? Like, maybe anything to possibly get the alcohol out of their body without killing them?
Well, there's always the good old bucket of water trick. And the tossing them into their bed and wait till morning till they wake up. Or
Do you know
Yeah,
if there's
that's
a
about it.
cleric in town?
I do not think we have one of those now.
Okay.
How's this
Other
passed
than your
out?
friend there.
Okay. Bro, we need to get like Gorge some like armor of anti-drinking or something.
I mean, if you let him be a level 3 paladin, he can't get drunk. I won't do it, but you can do it to him, probably.
If you get him to become a fucking paladin, I would be very impressed.
Despite none of us being a
Oh,
paladin.
you doubt me. I can calm this man.
Well, first off, what's his charisma at? What's his charisma score? Is it at least 13?
What's Gorge's charisma?
You wanna know what's fucking hilarious?
Is it a 13?
It's a 13 on the dot.
Well, cool. He can be a fucking
He can be
paladin.
a paladin. Oh, I'm conning
The
Gorge
armor's
into
useless
becoming a
for him.
paladin.
The heavy armor's useless, but that's fine. He just gets enough levels to just be a fucking barbarian that can critical strike smite someone. Just do too much damage.
That doesn't sound bad.
No.
I'm
I
going,
like bringing in NPCs for you guys.
I'm going to con him into becoming a paladin.
That's not how it works.
I don't care. It will happen.
I mean, he has a god he worships, so.
Yeah. Oh, you've just given me the best thing to con Gorge.
Oh no.
Well, that's... Well, paladin... I guess it's up to the DM if paladins actually worship gods, because technically they don't really have to.
Don't have to. They worship a code. But
Yeah, they worship a code that they themselves take, which follows one of the subclass codes.
Which I say that in terms can be able to be, as long as the god is aligned to that code, they can be able to take it up. Which you could only imagine what fucking gorgeous
of Conquest.
oath would be. Yeah.
Oathworker, probably.
Can
it
I
probably break in, like,
religion
5 minutes?
check? Can I religion check his god?
He spouted the name repeatedly.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the Null God.
Yeah, I know it's the Null God, but I don't remember the damn name.
Inogu?
And I don't know what he does. I
Heard you
don't
just
know
said the name again.
I know it's Inogu, but I don't know what Inogu does. Like, he's the god of Knolls, but is he a good god or is he a bad guy?
He's a chaos god.
He's a demon! He's a demon
he's
prince!
a demon.
He's a fucking demon prince!
Perfect. He can be a, you know, he can be a paladin. I'm pretty sure demon princes can get paladins.
Technically, it's a death knight, but yeah.
Exactly. Okay, thank you.
Just thank you.
Anyways, so I'm just gonna pour a bunch of water on these two. Hi, Gorge.
Hello.
Can you think straight, or are you still drunk?
Gonna have to roll on that one.
Pour more water on him, start waterboarding him.
Shh.
I think I'm pretty good, yeah.
Oh, you're good? Okay, never mind. Proceeds to stop waterboarding.
Shh.
What's going on?
Well, you see, you decided to have a drinking contest that may or may not have cost us the ability to go into this fair lady's head and see how to wake her up.
Okay. And she's just currently snoring right next to you guys.
So we need you to help carry Izzy out of the room.
I'm gonna put Izwi's hand in a bowl of water.
Wait till
Is
we've
it all
moved in.
water?
I don't want to accidentally get too close to that.
Okay. Is we roll a con save?
Okay, because I'm being waterboarded.
No, because currently your hand is sticking into
A
warm
bowl of-
cup of water.
7.
Oh no, you're gonna pee yourself.
Well, you piss on the floor at least.
You started this, Zell. Okay, Mr. fucking scrubbing the table sounding person.
Shut up.
Okay, Zell, you've got the crutch for the carrying. We can't have them in here when she wakes up. It will freak her out and think that something could happen to her. We can't have that. We need her to feel comfortable with us.
True.
Help get them out of the room and into the room next door.
I'm not picking up easily. I'll just carry her to his bed.
Is this dude awake at all at this point?
Yeah, you're awake.
Is he fine now, or is he still drunk?
You're fine. You've been fine. It's just that you're like, I don't know what you were wanting to do, but you
I
decided
don't know
to
what
pass
to
out
do. I'm
anyway.
just letting this chaos go. So, Izzy would just sort of sit up and just say, I'm fine now. If we want to take Gorge out of here, we can. It's up to you guys.
I can get up. Well, it's not all that big of an ordeal, but okay.
We'll go into our head when we're not drunk.
Repeat that.
Oh, well, I'm fine and dandy. I mean, you don't have to necessarily pick me up or anything. Hey, why are we in this lady's room again? And she's naked.
She's not
Devil's
naked.
room.
She's
Why we
not
need to get the
naked.
fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Quietly.
And she's not naked. She has her bottoms on, and she has maybe a bra on. Okay.
No, she doesn't have a bra on.
Okay, she
I'm
doesn't have her
leaving.
bra.
Well, the-
Zoe's just gonna neatly organize her armor and shit on like a chair or something.
Izzy has gone to his room to go officially sleep. Considering we won't be doing it tonight, probably.
yeah.
Probably not.
As Gorge gets out of the room, we're still kind of confused. So, what are we doing? We gotta try. We just gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. Gonna get a good night's sleep
All right. Well,
and try
good
it
night,
tomorrow.
there, naked lady.
Shh.
And he just walks on over. You say shit to him. He's like, "Oh, good night, naked lady." And he begins to head towards his room. As you all begin to rest for the evening, Zell, you going ahead to sleep wherever.
In a tree.
You decide to sleep in a tree away from Tristram, being the kind gentleman that you are.
Exactly.
Soon enough, everything seems to be all nice and relaxed. Until all of your consciousness seems
God.
to go dark. And that is where we'll end for the tonight's session.
used the Nags O face before in my chat.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Also, Kingdom Hearts is getting a TV series. That's awesome. They're Team and T. And on the other hand, I'm glad that you guys were able to join me for this session, even though it was a little bit of a drunken stupid. But you technically would have been successful in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Zell being able to woo the Tristram, and potentially the option to try to drunkenly go into her dream did not work via Ms. Wee's
People getting
plan.
drunk.
So, without further ado, we shall go ahead and exit our own selves out. Iswi, i.e. mythology, would you like to go ahead and discuss where they could be able to find you and whatnot?
Mythology4589 on Twitch, as is said earlier, about 3-ish hours ago. I barely ever stream. If I, for whatever reason, do, it'll just be some sort of random game with some sort of random moment within it.
And Elia the Mask.
What?
Where can they be able to find you?
Ellie the Mask on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube.
Sweet beans. Clamato! Oh.
And remember, I am vengeance and I am the night.
My god. Birchman.
And I'm the goddamn Batman.
Yeah, you are.
Clamato.
Name's Clamato. You can find me anywhere with Clamato1757. But yeah.
Successfully wooing a lady in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I am the bard for a reason.
God damn it, no. Anyway.
No, that is
Pyra.
pink. Yeah. I'm Pyra Z, your little fireflower. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok at PyraZ_VTuber and at PyraSpaceZ on YouTube, Twitter, and Reddit. You can also try an at Piracy in order to find me on YouTube as well.
And of course, those of you who don't know or somehow don't know in a way in my own chat, it's Koji Kitsumari VT on the Twitch, and it's Koji Kitsumari on the Twitter and the YataTubes. So, without further ado-s, I hope that you all ye degenerates have yourselves a wonderful day. And until next time, in the Sunless Citadel.
Are we gonna raid or are we just gonna end?
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and end, but you can definitely be able to do a raid.
And we'll just end today. Piracy, a little fireflower. And I shall see you guys not on Monday because I have that family thing I gotta do. So I will next see you most likely on Wednesday. You guys are awesome. Don't forget it.